right, this is for Ramseys in Brighton Place in Lexington, Kentucky. We've done it before, but we're going to do it again. Go, Becky.
Go, Becky. Go, Becky.
It's birthday. It's Mitch's birthday.
It's not my birthday. So Ramseys is a solid for us because they are always consistent in their food. And during the summertime, they have what is called the vegetable craze, or it's more fresher, I think. And they have certain foods on it. I get meatloaf, and it comes with 3 sides. And with them having a, fresh produce, I chose meatloaf as my meat.
I think they call it corn craze or something.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot more corn offered.
So I got that, and then on their menu, they had tomato with cottage cheese. So that was one of my sides. Cream corn is a solid for me. Their cream corn, no matter when it is the best cream corn I've ever had. And I don't like cream corn, but oh my God, I could lick the plate on that one. And then I got a baked potato. And they brought tell them what you had, because it does make a difference.
I usually get the blackened catfish, which is really good. I also had as my sides, I had fried green tomatoes. What was the other third?
You had greens
and cucumbers, tomatoes, and onions. I guess in vinegar and sugar.
You didn't have tomato, it was just cucumbers and onions, wasn't it?
No, I had tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
It's those 3 items, and I've tried to make it before, and I never have. My Aunt Bobby used to do it, and it was great. And this was the absolute best of that I've had in 3 decades.
So they considered my cottage cheese and tomatoes as a salad, and they considered David's as a salad. So they brought it out before our meal. And my tomatoes and cottage cheese covered the whole plate, and they were thick. The tomatoes were cut thick. There was 3 slices, and they were piled high with cottage cheese. And David's.
Mine was the same way. I mean, I could have stood more onions. I'll eat the cucumbers, but I can't eat a lot. It's one of those things, But man, it was good.
It was good. And that could have been the whole meal.
Yeah.
I mean,
we talked about it, and we're like, why'd they bring it first? And then we ate it, and we're like, it was probably the best thing to bring first so we could actually eat it.
Yeah, it was good. My meatloaf came out. I love their meatloaf. I don't know what they do to their meatloaf. It is just the bomb. Comes out with 2 slices thick. And then they, instead of putting tomato on top of tomato sauce or ketchup, they give you a side little dish of this ketchup, brown sugar, mustard type concoction that you can put on it or dip in it. And it is.
You can just eat it. You don't actually,
is.
Yeah, you can just take a sip of it. You're sipping ketchup, so to speak.
Well, the thing of it is, a potato's a potato, and I love baked potatoes, so my potato was a potato. Cream corn, I can slurp that down. I love it so much.
Only from here.
Only from Ramseys.
Ramseys.
So, oh my gosh, that meal we were quite full when we left. I even didn't eat 1 whole slice of my meatloaf, and David took it home. They also give you these bread that comes with every meal, and it's a corn bread.
Oh, it's like a little cornbread. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It looks like a piece of corn.
It does, but it's bread.
They put it in a little cornbread mold.
Muffin, yeah.
Muffin mix.
Their food is delicious.
This to me was the best we've had at Ramsey's in forever.
It seemed busier, didn't you think?
It was busy. I also had the fried green tomatoes, which I absolutely love, and getting them at any restaurant is a 50-50 chance of what they're going to be like. You can either overcook them or undercook them, and usually Ramsey's overcooks them. So that's what I'm used to, but I don't know who was back there that night, because these were awesome. They were still kind of moist. They hadn't had all the water cooked out of them. and I love cocktail sauce. And this was the best that Ramseys had forever.
Hey, you thought their greens were not that good.
The greens are better than most places because they don't add a lot to them. So I add a little vinegar to them to give them a little taste. I'm used to that. But all in all, I mean, you know, for Ramseys, it seemed like they bumped up their game that one night.
It was good.
I would give them an 8, easy.
They had Pepsi products, so I'm gonna have to go down because I don't like any of their Pepsi.
I had tea, and tea is just it's hit or miss, just like every place else.
I'll give them an 8. I would have gave them a 9 if they had a Coke product, but
I also bought some sweet pickled
tomatoes.
And I have to stop myself from eating the whole jar. Pull out one slice, I was like, man, I could eat another one. So I kind of doled them out. It took about 4 days, but I ate them. Man, they're good. But they're a little overpriced. I think they were like $10 or $11, but I guess that's what you're just paying for homemade pickles anymore.
No, tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
So our meals, I think it was about 42.
It's all becoming about $5 more than we talked about a year ago, or maybe even $10.
Ramsey's is a solid eating place. I haven't had anything that I was like, ooh, this wasn't good.
So I would say of all the places we've eaten in the past umpteen years, this is one of the top 3.
Yeah.
Southern cooking.
It really is Southern cooking. And when it's summertime and they start doing their corn craze and the tomatoes, it was just, I mean, I think the next weekend I went to the farmer's market and got us some more tomatoes because they were just so good.
What tomatoes we've had this year have been the best we've had in years, because you know how you can't buy those nasty old hydroponic tomatoes from Kroger. They're lifeless and tasteless.
And I will say, and me and David both agree, the heirloom tomatoes are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Have no taste.
Yeah.
None.
Yes, they're tasteless. But what she bought and what we had at Ramsey's are the best tomatoes we've had in years.
Yeah.
Absolutely years.
It was good. A 9. And we will go back. We will eat Ramsey's. We don't eat it every month, but we eat it every couple of months. We'll go eat.
Get a wild hair.
And I think we'll go back sooner because we want to get their fresh corn and their tomatoes while they're in season.
The only thing I dread about going back is we're at this height of
expectation.
Our expectations, and I'm afraid we're going to hit this, because you know how restaurants are.
But I think they're consistent.
They're more consistent than a lot of places.
They're almost like a Cracker Barrel to me. They're consistent. I know what I'm going to go in and get in that restaurant.
Right.
And it is good food. It's something that I wish I could cook at home and I wouldn't have to go out, but that's another wish because I'm not cooking.
The one thing that I've noticed, and you know, we eat at a lot of places, they haven't added anything to their menu other than this specialty thing for the summer. Because you go to Cracker Barrel, and every time they've redone the menu, there's some stuff gone, there's some new stuff. Of course, they're always adding more drinks. We've talked about that before. But Ramsey seems to have stuck to this menu. We're serving the same meatloaf from 10 years ago.
So I think it's cool because you get you can get 1 meat and 3 sides for $16.95.
Or you can just get 4 vegetables for, I think it's $12.99. I might even start doing that.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Like, he can get his vegetables because I don't ever eat both of my slices of meatloaf, and he could eat the meatloaf if he wanted meat right then.
Last thing I'll say about the meatloaf is Becky and I can't make meatloaf. Don't ask us.
We've tried.
We can make some sort of meatloaf thing, concoction, but it won't stick together.
It will not.
You almost have to eat it with a spoon. Now, we're not saying it's bad.
No, it's good.
It's good, but...
And the grease is sitting on it. We can't figure out how to get all the grease out of it.
I like the meatloaf from Cracker Barrel because it's in a solid chunk, and I just ate it like that. I didn't have to, do anything.
And Ramseys is, it's solid.
Ramseys is solid. Ramseys. So that's one thing. It's like, we don't ask us to make meatloaf.
We can make you meatloaf, but
you're not gonna.
You're gonna get some crackers in it. You're gonna get some onions in it.
Tried to make.
And then one time I made it. David will never let me live this down. I put the glaze. I was trying to do like Ramseys, and it was a sugar loaf. The whole top of it was just too much brown sugar.
And one time I made it. I guess this is early internet of like, what are you doing? How do you make meatloaf? And they said put it in a skillet,
a cast iron
skillet. So I was like, okay, and it just came out as all been said. Meatloaf Mountain. That's all it was. It
wasn't even a meatloaf. It was just meat in a mound.
It wasn't bad, but it was just. Don't expectations for loaf at our house. It's just a big wad of meat cooked. So I guess that's it. So I'm giving them an 8. I'm giving them Ramseys an 8.
Oh yeah, an 8. Solid 8.
They would have got 9, except they don't have Coke. So that's it from Meatloaf Mountain. Bye.
See ya.